Hey everyone, I'm Josh,
And I'm Jesse.
and here's how to play Chemcraft Reactions Unleashed.
Alright, let's get to it.
The first thing you need to know are the resource types. There's acid, light, radiation, atoms, metal, water, and a very special one, elemental, which encompasses all 6 of the resources.
Along with resource types, there are 4 main card types. The first one being monsters. These cards are used to attack your opponents and defend yourself on their arena. The second main card type are resource cards, which we just went over. These cards are used to play your monster and reaction cards. The third main card type are chemical reactions. Once these cards are played, they immediately go to your waste once their effect takes place. The fourth main card type are physical reactions. These cards stay on the battlefield until destroyed otherwise. And the fifth special card type are tokens, which are created from specific cards.
The objective of the game, and how you win, is by reducing your opponent's life total to 0, by attacking them with your monsters, and by dealing damage with your reactions.
Now we'll talk about how to play cards. First, turn the amount of resource cards sideways in order to pay for the card's cost in the top right-hand corner. Note that cards that only have one specific resource type can only be played using that specific resource. For example, Protonix, the card to our right, needs 6 atoms in order to be played, and it cannot be played using 3 atoms and 3 metal.
There are many important steps to your turn. The first step is the replenish step. This is the first part of your turn, where your monsters regain their energy and your resources are replenished. Turn all of your cards right side up. Then, the draw step. Draw 1 card from the top of your deck. Next, experiment step 1. You may play 1 resource card, if you have one, and any cards that you have the resources for. Next, the attack step. This is when you can choose which of your monsters you would like to attack with. You do not have to attack with monsters unless it says otherwise on the card. Next, experiment step number 2, which has the same rules as experiment step 1. But remember, you cannot play any more than 1 resource card each turn. Last, your end step. This is the end of your turn. Your turn is passed to your opponent once you say, I pass.
Now we'll show the game in action. First, we shuffle our cards and make sure they're mixed up.
Then, we each draw a hand of 7 cards before starting the game. And before they draw their hand, don't forget to cut your opponent's deck to make sure they're not cheating.
After the decks are cut, roll a die to see which player goes first. Highest roll chooses. Yes! I won! I'll start off by playing a resource card, then use it to play a Cation. However, monsters can't attack the first turn they come in, so I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I'll play a resource and use it to play a ring clamp and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll go to my replenish step, draw a card. I'll play a metal resource, and then I'll go to attacks and attack you for 1 with my Cation.
Alright, no blocks, I'll take 1.
And I'll gain 1 because Cation has life gain.
I'll replenish, draw, and play a water. Pass.
Alright, I'll replenish, draw. I'll play use resource, and that'll give Cation +1 power until the end of my turn. And then I will move to attacks and attack you for 2.
No blocks, I'll take 2.
And I'll gain 2 because of life gain. And pass to you.
I'll replenish, draw a card, play a resource for turn. Then I'll use my ring clamp and 3 resource cards to play a Nielsen's Protocol, which will let me draw 2 cards and gain 4 life, and pass the turn.
All right, I'll replenish and then I will draw. I will use 2 resource cards to play a Globlemur. And since I don't have a resource card for a turn, I will just attack you for 1 with my Cation.
No blocks, I'll take 1.
And I'll gain 1. And I'll pass to you.
I will replenish, draw, play a resource, and use all 5 for Nilsonia, Queen of Chemistry. And pass.
Okay, I will replenish and I will draw. I will play an Atom resource card for turn. And, ooh, Nilsonia is way too strong. I'm going to have to use 2 and play Incinerate to destroy her.
Dang it.
Then I will attack with all my monsters.
Well, you killed my blockers, so I'll take 3.
And I'll gain 1 because of life gain. And pass.
I'll replenish, draw, and I'll play a used land, which will let me look at the top card, and I'll put it into my waste. Then I'll use 2 acid and play an acid pup, which has a special ability that makes me attack every turn if it can. Then I'll pass.
All right, I will replenish and draw a card. I'll use one of my resource cards to play Fusion, which adds 3 atoms to my resource pool. I'll then use the rest of my resources to play my own Nilsonia.
Oh, no, you're not. I'll use 2 and incinerate it.
Well, there goes my plan. And I don't think I want to attack this turn.
All right, I'll replenish and draw, play another acid, then I'll use 2 and play a Sea Slug, which, when it enters, will let me draw 2 cards, then discard 1. Then I'll use 2 more to play Luigi Sea Troll, which makes all my water monsters get +1 power and +1 toughness. Then I'll use 2 more and play a Giggle Goo. Then Acid Pup's ability makes me attack, so I'll attack.
All right, I'll block with Cation, and I'll gain 1 because of lifelink.
And it'll die.
That's all right.
All right, now that you guys know the basics, you can go off and have your own battles. We're going to keep playing over here. But you guys feel free to reach out and let us know how your games go. Thanks so much for listening. Would you look at that? I won again. Better luck next time.
I guess I gotta keep practicing.